As a Christian, there are prayers which you should never fail to pray while you are alive. One of them is what I will be talking about in this video. As a Christian, it is an error for someone to plan evil against you, against your family, against your marriage, against your business, against your children, and succeed. Then later they come to tell you they are sorry when the deed has already been done, when you are already a victim of the evil which they planned against you. It is an error. There are things which as Christians we should never let happen, which means we need to be awake and vigilant. We need to be watchful and pray. There are some prayer points that are inevitable, which needs to be prayed all the time. Of what use is their sorry to your life when the deed has already been done? What is a sorry going to change in your life when you are already a victim of what they have planned? It is better for them not to succeed in their attempt. Don't give them the chance. It is better for them to tell you sorry because they tried and couldn't succeed, or attempted and couldn't prevail. It is better for them to tell you sorry because they tried and failed, and God has now exposed them or disgraced them. That is why they are telling you sorry, rather than that they try and succeed and coming to tell you sorry when it has basically nothing to change. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 28 says, "But let the expectation of the wicked perish." Let this be your prayer day in, day out. Father, let the expectation of the wicked concerning my life, my marriage, my business, my children, my husband, my wife, let it perish in the name of Jesus. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 15 says, "Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake." What does that tell you? Definitely there are people that are going to hate you. There are people that are going to plan evil against you. There are people that are not going to like you because of the dreams you pursue. There are people that are not going to like you because you're always smiling. There are people that are not going to like you because you're always happy. There are people that are not going to like you because of what you do. There are people that are not going to like you because of what you have. So it is needless to ask, oh, what have I done, or who is planning against me? By the time you will find the answer to that question, you will already be a victim. What did Jesus Christ as a baby do to King Herod that made him to be after his life? What did Joseph do to his brothers that warranted them to treat him the way they treated him, to do what they did to him? If you begin to look at these situations, you will discover that these people did practically nothing that would have attracted such wickedness, hatred, or evil acts to be planned against them. So as a Christian, you've got to be awake. You've got to be cautious. You've got to accept these sad realities and begin to build a world of defense around yourself, around your business, around your children through prayers. Build a world of defense around your marriage through prayers. Do not be taken unawares. Do not allow them to succeed. Then later they come and tell you sorry when you've already been kicked out of your marriage, when you've already been separated from the one you love. Do not allow them to come and tell you sorry after they've had their way with your children and messed up their life. Do not allow them to come and tell you sorry after they've plotted evil against your business and it has fallen. Do not allow them to come and say sorry to your family after they have eliminated you. No, it is needless. Do not give them that chance. You've got to stand up and be very prayerful. This prayer I am talking about today is the kind of prayer you should not miss to pray any day of your life. You don't really need to know who is planning it, because prayer does not miss its target. What do I mean by that? When you pray, it automatically locates the guilty, even without you mentioning their names or even giving a description of them in the place of prayer. As you just begin to pray, generally securing all these things that God has blessed you with, securing all these things that you are pursuing, as you begin to pray and securing them in the place of prayer, God automatically begins to fish out whoever falls under that category. So your prayer should always be, Oh Lord, scatter their plans. That is why Psalm 35 says, oppose those who oppose me, Lord. Fight those who fight against me, Lord. This is the prayer of someone who is very much conscious of the fact that there are going to be people who are going to come up against them just to scatter that which they are trying to build. And you already praying ahead of time automatically handles the situation even before it arises. It is a grave error for a Christian with a purpose, pregnant with a purpose, pregnant with a vision, just to wake up one morning and it's all eliminated because of one person who slept at night and plotted evil and succeeded. The book of Micah chapter 2 verse 1 says, woe to them that devise iniquity upon their beds. When morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. As a Christian, you've got to be aware. Do not be taken unaware.